Good morning, students. Hope you all are studying at home. I am your maths teacher Nahid Siddiqui of class 3rd, and today we are going to discuss about the topic multiplication. First, first of all, what is multiplication? The product of two or more numbers are called multiplication. For example, if you multiply 2 into 3, then the product is 6. Same, if you multiply 25 into 2, you will get the product as 50. Now let's discuss about the multiplicand, multiplier and product. In multiplication sum, these are the terms which we use for multiplication. So the first is the number to be multiplied is called multiplicand. Second, the number by which we multiply is called the multiplier. Third is the result of the multiplication is called the product. For example, here you can see 32 multiplied by 3 is equals to 96. So we can say 32 is multiplied by 3. So 32 is multiplicand and 3 is the number by which we are multiplying 32. So 3 is multiplier and the final result is 96. So 96 is the product. Now multiplication is also known as repeated addition. So let's start multiplication as repeated addition. Let's see with some example. Now here you can see lemons are arranged in 2 rows and each row contains 4 lemons. Now we will do the addition of the lemons of each row. So we get 4 plus 4 is equal to 8, which means there are 8 lemons in total. We can also do this as multiplication. So we can write 4 multiplied by 2, which means number of lemons in each row by the number of rows. So 4 lemons in each row is multiplied by 2 number of rows. So we get 8 lemons in total. We can say twice 4 is taking 4 2 times and adding terms. Hope you understood. Now here, let's see. Here 4 children are there, each having 3 balls with them. Let's see how many total balls are there. So assume first one is Rohan. Rohan has 3 balls. Then Preeti. Preeti has 3 balls. And Sham. Sham has 3 balls. And Riya. Riya again has 3 balls. So if you count all the number of balls together by adding, so we get 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equals to 12, or we can do it by multiplying. So 3 multiply 4 means 3 balls multiply 4 number of students, so we get 12, same as addition. So therefore total 12 balls are there with all 4 children. Now the next topic is multiplication of 2-digit number by 1-digit number. First we will do without carrying. So for example, multiply 23 by 2. So we will follow these steps to do the multiplication. Step 1. Arrange the number in column form. Step 2. Multiply 3 ones by 2. That is 3 multiplied 2 is equals to 6. So write 3 under ones column. Step 3. Multiply 2 tens by 2. That is 2 multiplied 2 is equals to 4. Write 4 under tens column. You can see with this picture how we have arranged the numbers in column form, 2 in tens column and 3 in ones column. And after that we have multiplied first 2 into 3, so we get 6, which is written under ones column, and then 2 into 2, which is 4, and we have written 4 under tens column. Now let's multiply two-digit number by carrying. With an example, multiply 26 by 3. Again we will follow the steps. Step 1, write in column form, means as we have done in previous. Step 2, multiplying ones, which is 6 ones multiplied by 3 is equals to 18 ones. Write 8 under ones column and carry over 1 to tens column. Now step 3, multiplying tens. So 2 tens multiplied by 3 is equals to 6 tens. Now add 1 tens, which is carry over, plus 6 tens, so we get 7 tens. So write 7 under tens column. Thus 26 multiply 3 is equals to 78. You can see in this picture how we have arranged the numbers in the column wise. 2 under tens column and 6 under ones column. After that we have multiplied 3 into 6, so we get 18. So for 18 we have written 8 under ones column, and 1 we have given carry over 2, which is tens column. Again we have multiplied 2 into 3, and what we get after multiplying 2 into 3? 2 into 3 is 6. Yes, now we have to add the carry one with 6. So we get 7, which we write under tens column. So the final answer is 78. Now the next topic is multiplication of 3-digit number by 1-digit number without carrying. Let's see with an example. Multiply 312 by 3. Again we will follow the steps. So the steps are: step 1, arrange in column form, which we will do in all multiplication. First we will do the arrangement of the numbers in column wise. Step 2, multiply 2 ones by 3. As we know, first we will multiply the number by ones digit. That is 2 multiplied 3 is equals to 6. Write 6 under ones column. Step 3, multiply 1 tens by 3. 1 multiplied 3 is equals to 3. So write 3 tens under tens column. Now step 4, multiply 3 hundreds by 3. That is 3 multiplied 3 is equals to 9. So write 9 hundreds under hundreds column. You can see this in this picture. Here we have arranged 312 under the ones, tens and hundred place in column wise, and then multiplied 3 into 2 first, so we get 6. We will write 6 under ones column. Again we have multiplied 3 into 1, which one is under tens column, so 3 ones are 3, so we have to write 3 under tens column. Again we have to multiply 3 into 3, which is written under hundreds column. So 3 threes are 9. So 9 we will write under hundreds column. So the final answer is 936. Now multiplication of 3-digit number by 1-digit number with carrying. So multiply 486 by 7. Solution. Here I have shown you the picture first. So here you can see, as we have done in previous multiplications, first we have arranged the numbers under place value in column wise. So 486 is written under 4 under 100 column, 8 under tens column, and 6 under ones column. And after that we have multiplied 7 by 486 one by one. We get the final answer as 3402. Now I am going to explain this as stepwise. So first, step 1, multiply 6 ones by 7, that is 6 multiplied 7 is equals to 42, and because 6 is written under ones place, so 42 is ones. So we can write 42 ones as 4 tens plus 2 ones. Now write 2 under ones column, carry over 4 tens. Now the step 2 is multiply 8 tens by 7. So we know 8 multiplied 7 is 56, and because 8 is written under tens column, so the product of 8 multiplied 7 is also tens. So 56 is tens. Now add 56 tens plus 4 tens which was carry over. So we get 60 tens. Now 60 tens we can write in 6 hundreds plus 0 tens. Write 0 under tens column and carry over 6 hundreds on the hundreds column. Now the step 3 is multiply 4 hundreds by 7. So 4 multiplied 7 is equals to 28 hundreds, and add 28 hundreds plus 6 hundreds which was carry. So we get 34 hundreds. We can write 34 hundreds as 3 thousands plus 4 hundreds. So write 4 under hundreds column and 3 under thousands column. Thus the final answer is 486 multiplied by 7 is equals to 3402. Now what are the properties of multiplication? There are 5 properties of multiplication which we are going to discuss. So first property is order property. Second property is grouping property. Third property is multiplicative property of 1. Fourth property is multiplicative property of 0. And the fifth and the last property is distributive property of multiplication over addition. Now let's see what is order property. The product of two numbers doesn't change even if we change the order of the numbers. For example, here 3 multiplied by 4 is equals to 12, and 4 multiplied by 3 is also is equals to 12. So we can see here in first one 3 is written first and 4 is written on the second position. And the next multiplication, which is 4 multiplied by 3, here 4 is written on the first position and 3 is written on the second position. Means the order of the numbers are changed, but the product of both numbers are same. So we can say, therefore 3 multiplied by 4 is equals to 4 multiplied by 3. This is called the order property. Now, what is grouping property? The product of three numbers remains the same even when the grouping of the number is changed. For example, here 7 multiply 4 multiply 3. So first 7 multiply 4, we have make the grouping of 7 and 4. So first we will multiply 7 into 4, which is 28, and then we will multiply 28 into 3. So we get 84. So this is the first number, and again we have took the same numbers, but here we have changed the grouping of the numbers from first second to second and third. So first we will multiply 4 into 3, which is 12, and then we will multiply 12 into 7. So 12 into 7 is equals to 84. So here also you can see, here we have changed the grouping of the numbers, but at the end we can see the answer of both numbers are same. Therefore, 7 multiply 4 multiply 3 is equals to 7 multiply 4 into 3. Now, the third property, which is multiplicative property of 1. So, the product of any number and 1 is the number itself, which means if you multiply any number by 1, so you will get the same number, which is number itself. For example, if we multiply 8 into 1, so we get 8, or if we multiply 1 into 8, then also we will get 8. You can see with some other number. So 32 multiply 1 is equals to 32, or 1 multiply 32 is equals to 32. The multiplicative property of 0. The product of any number and 0 is always 0, which means if you multiply any number by 0, you will get 0 always. For example, 6 multiply 0 is equals to 0, or 0 multiply 6 is also is equal to 0. We can see with another number. If 28 is multiplied by 0, you will get 0, or if you multiply 0 into 28, then also you will get 0. So this is called multiplicative property of 0. Now the last property is distributive property of multiplication over addition. So the distributive property is the distribution of multiplication over addition. Let's see with an example. Consider 2 multiply 3 plus 4 and 2 multiply 3 plus 2 multiply 4. We have 2 multiply 3 plus 4. So first we'll solve the bracket ones, which is 3 plus 4, we get 7. Now multiply 7 into 2. So after multiplying we get 14. And 2 multiply 3 plus 2 multiply 4. So here also first we have to solve the bracket ones. So 2 into 3 is equals to 6 plus 2 into 4 is equal to 8. So 6 plus 8 is equals to 14. Therefore we can say 2 multiply 3 plus 4 is equal to 2 multiply 3 plus 2 multiply 4. You can see here we have distributed 2, which is in multiplication form, over the addition one, which is 3 plus 4, one by one. So first we have distributed 2 over 3, and then again we have distributed 2 over 4. So this is called distributive property of multiplication over addition. Hope you understood the properties of multiplication. Now let's see multiplication by two-digit numbers. For example, multiply 78 by 45. Solution. We may write 45 in expanded form So we get 40 plus 5. Now we have to multiply 78 by 40 plus 5 in distributive property. So we get 78 multiplied by 40 plus 5. So for distributive property, we all know how we will do this. So first we have to multiply 78 into 40 and then multiply 78 into 5. And after that, we will add both the answers to get the final answer. So 78 multiply 40 is equals to 3120 and 78 multiplied by 5 is equal to 390. Now we have to add 3120 plus 390. So we get 3510. Hence 78 multiplied by 45 is equal to 3510. You can see in short method we can do it as under the column wise. So first we have to arrange the numbers under place value chart. So 78 we have to arrange under ones and tens column. Now we have to multiply by 45. So as we have done in previous multiplications, same we will do here also. So first we have to multiply by 5 ones to the 78. So we get 390. Now again we have to multiply 4 tens, which is 40, into 78. So we get 3120. Now after adding we get 3510, which is the answer of multiplication. Now let's see the second example. So multiply 284 by 29. So solution, we may write 29 as 20 plus 9. Now multiply 284 by 20 plus 9 with the help of distributive property. So we get 284 into 20 plus 9. So again we will do distributive property. So first we have to multiply 284 into 20 and then multiply 284 into 9, and after multiplying we have to add the answers. Now after multiplying 284 into 20 we get 5680, and the multiplication of 284 into 9 is 2556. Now we have to add both of them. So we get 8236. Thus we can say 284 multiplied by 29 is equals to 8236. You can see in column wise also, which is short form. Again we have to do the same arrangement in column wise. So 284 we have arranged under 2 under 100 place, 8 under tens place and 4 under ones place, and we have to multiply by 29. So first we will do the multiplication of 284 by 9 ones. So after multiplying we get 2556. Now again we have to multiply 284 by 2 tens, which is 20. So we get 5680. Now after adding we get 8236, which is the final answer of the multiplication 284 by 29. Hope you all understood all these topics, so you can solve problems in your book. That's all for today. Thank you.